Hello, this is Margene Johns from All Saints Lutheran Church in Port Orange, Florida. The Bible passage I've been pondering is the first chapter of Luke, verses 1 through 38. This is a tale of two annunciations with some similarities and some differences. I'm calling it Angel Gabriel's busy messaging service. They didn't have email or texting in those days. Picture it. Here's the priest Zechariah in the temple in Jerusalem doing his thing at the altar, burning incense. The people in the court outside are praying. Suddenly, Angel Gabriel appears to Zechariah at the altar, tells him not to freak out, and says that Zechariah's wife Elizabeth is going to have a baby, a boy. All those many years, Elizabeth has felt humiliated and disgraced because she's been unable to bear a child. Zechariah says, right, not happening. My wife and I are way too old to have a kid. What are you thinking? Gabriel says, God sent me to deliver this message to you, and since you don't believe me, you won't be able to speak again until this baby is born. It's going to happen. And by the way, his name is going to be John. That name thing you'll hear more about later in a day or two. Zechariah goes home, and how he communicates all this to Elizabeth, I don't know, but Elizabeth does become pregnant, and Zechariah still can't talk. Maybe Elizabeth appreciated this silent state of affairs for a while. Who knows? Anyway, later, Angel Gabriel flies off to a town in Galilee called Nazareth to deliver another message, this time to a very young lady named Mary, who is married to a guy named Joseph, who incidentally is a descendant of King David, albeit 28 generations back. Gabriel tells Mary that she is going to have a baby too. And this one will also be a boy, and she is to call him Jesus. I guess God reserved the right to name these two little ones. Anyway, Gabriel says that this baby Jesus will be holy, the son of the Most High God, and will be a king like his ancestor David was. And he will rule forever over the descendants of Jacob in a never-ending kingdom. Whoa. After Mary recovers her senses, she says, there's one small problem. I'm a virgin. I'm not married. I don't have a husband. Gabriel says, there's nothing God cannot do. Your relative Elizabeth is pregnant too. Go see her for yourself. Well, then I'm willing to do whatever it is that God wants of me. I leave it in God's hands. Similarities, both women received very unexpected news from Gabriel. Both were going to give birth to boys. God chose the names for both babies. Differences, Zechariah didn't believe Gabriel. At least he didn't laugh like Sarah did in those days with Abraham so long ago, but that's another story. With humility, Mary was open to whatever Gabriel had to say and what God was asking her to do. What would we have said if Gabriel had come to us with such a message? How open are we to hearing and acting on what God is asking of us? Lord, give us wisdom to discern what God asks of us and just do it. Amen.